How to train. Be a professional golfer, not a professional practicer. Watching tour players, you realize that they're experts at controlling the ball, no matter what kind of swing they apply. A lot of golf players that we trained over the years have achieved very good results with an approach that uses development of skills that can actually help them play better. Stop trying to swing like Dustin Johnson or someone else. If you look at different tour players, you see a high variety of technique, but their skill level is always very high. So this approach purely focuses on improving your skills. A technique can be very different, but a skill is similar for all players. Every player uses different techniques, but their skill of hitting all shots is obviously very high. Create your own way of striking the golf ball like a pro. Skip your old training routines and switch towards an effective skill accelerating method that works. It's always a 4-step process. 1. Analyze. Identify which skill in what area needs the most improvement. 2. Block practice. High volumes of repetitions or block practice. This is good to get a first feeling for a new skill. Usually you've already tried this, but then stopped without going to random practice. 3. Random practice. Multiple research has shown that practicing in a random mode leads to higher results in actually achieving the desired skill. For example, if you want to hit the middle of the club face, intentionally train to hit the toe part and the heel part. In the end, you'll be better to hit the center of the club face as well. 4. Getting ready to play. There are 2 ways of training how to play. Either play with the new skills on the golf course or try to practice under playing conditions. For example, train with a partner. One player has the goal of hitting a certain curve shot, the other player has the goal of hitting certain parts on the club face. You both get points for achieving your individual goals. Although you train different things, you can actually practice together and add some pressure to the training. Why does block practice fail? Usually people only use block practice and then go directly to the course. The only challenge is that on the course, you have to hit multiple different shots, although you have only been practicing one simple scenario. People are usually practicing to hit their driver straight, having both many technical and swing thoughts in their mind. So they practice over and over again to hit their drive straight. Then, on the golf course at the first tee, they see water on the right side and have no idea how to prevent the ball from going right. We will use a lot of principles from motor learning, differential, and random practice. With this approach, you'll know what to do in order to prevent that the ball is going right. How much time should you spend on the different areas? I would spend a minimum amount of time on block practice and a lot of time with random practice and playing games. You have to train in a way that you're prepared to play on the course, because this is what you're actually practicing for. How to use your practice time. Analyze first, then 10% block practice, 70% random practice, and 20% playing games. Where is the biggest improvement potential? Statistically, you can save the most number of shots in training your long game. 30% driver, 40% approach shots, 15% short game, and 15% putting. I would always pick one area in the long game with one specific skill and one area in the short game with one specific skill. For example, iron shots and the ability to control your direction, putting and focus to improve at long putts. Keep it short and simple, a 60-minute training session. 20 minutes iron training with focus on the skill of improving your club face awareness. 20 minutes putt training with focus on the skill of feeling and rhythm for long putts. And finally, 20 minutes iron training with focus on the skill of improving your club face awareness. Ideally, you play around after 3 training sessions and focus on these specific skills. Your score doesn't matter. Only if you allow mistakes and practice to the edge of your abilities can you really improve. You should repeat this process for 2 to 4 weeks, depending on your training frequency. Only after you've increased your skill for this specific task, you move on to the next area. Let's increase your skill level to strike the ball like a pro. In the training sections, you'll find more details on how to improve specific skills that help you to play better. Now, select what to train or learn more about the training concept.